Welcome back, Wastelanders. I'm a glutton for punishment. And I already have the paperwork to send this back. And I decided I just want to know what it looks like inside. What the possible problem is, you know? So I hope that Blade HQ doesn't see this video, because I'm going to take this knife apart. So let's try to take this knife apart. Okay, let's try to get this knife apart. This is, ooh, man, that was so easy. I mean, I didn't try to check this, but it came apart like a dream, like a champ. And these screws are number 8s all the way around, I think. Oh, it's disassembling itself on the other side. Come on. Come apart, yes. Okay. The knife is coming apart on its own on the other side when I oh, there's this one screw, and let's try to get this other screw to come out. Yep. There's another screw. Okay. Little tiny bearings. This is the back spacer. Let's leave this on there. Okay. This is the spring, and this is the button. And let's see what this is. Okay. It doesn't appear dirty. It even appears that, I don't know if you can see, it's angled so it releases pretty much easy. But maybe there's no oil on there. Maybe that's what the crunchy sound was when I was trying to get it out with it was the metal rubbing against the metal with nothing going on for it to help lube the surfaces. So yeah, it doesn't appear, maybe it had oil at one time, but that's probably it. Man, that's a little stop pin. Let's clean this up, and then I'll re-oil it and put it back together. I don't know if you want to see any further. I'll be taking it apart. If it works, I'll be taking it apart again, or if I get another one, because I'm going to dye these scales. So yeah, there's a tackiness to it. It definitely had some oil on it at one time, but I don't know what they used at the factory, but they use a tacky type oil. Maybe it holds up overseas travel, I don't know, but I'll use some KPL and fix it up. I'm gonna pause until I just want to show you guys, it's pretty dirty. It was pretty dirty. It's much cleaner now. I'm using alcohol to clean it, and I wanted to show you beforehand. So this is what it looked like on the other scale, and I'm gonna clean it up and re-oil it with KPL. This is some kind of gooey crap, and I found the same gooey crap in this, so I need to clean it a little bit more, but this is what it looks like. And I could be wrong. I think there's a slight angle at this, but I don't know for sure. But hopefully with oil in there it will be a better system. And these are the bearings. I need to clean those too. It's a gooey mess. I think this is steel bearings. I just wanted to show you. I had to clean around this the button. There's a lot of black goo around where it makes contact with the blade, so that's gone. And yeah, okay, I won't interrupt. I'll just get the knife back together and test the action. Okay, I'm back. This was a bitch to get back together. Just a little bit of cussing. So I ended up using blue Loctite just on the pivot, because the pivot it's a little bit iffy. You have to get it just right, so it's straight in there, centered. But if you go too tight, you can see it has the same problem. But I think it's better. I don't know. Let's try to flip it out. It's better. It's getting better. Maybe with a little work, a little flipping, I'll get it to be better. There's a lot of oil on this button. I added some oil on the spring, and I think it's leaking out like sort of tough still, but I can get it out. So before I couldn't get it out at all. I was kind of cheating early on. Just I didn't have it on camera. I was trying to flip it out. I'm like, if I just slightly depress the button, it makes it easier to open. So just slightly depress it. Takes it gives some relief to the. So that's another trick. If you decide to keep this knife and you find it tough, if you just slightly depress the button, you can flip it out. But I'm not going to depress the button and see if I can flip it out. I can. So you can hear this. Maybe you can hear this. Sometimes it's louder when I try to release the button. It like clunks. I think most of the crunchy sound's gone. It probably has to break in. It's still loose, and I think the pivot's dialed in. And again, I did some Loctite in there, so hopefully it won't unscrew itself. It practically unscrewed itself when I took it apart. I didn't use any blue Loctite on the back because it was unnecessary. But yeah, this design has a problem. I think I think when I take this apart again and die the scales, I think I'm going to keep it. I think it's workable. When I take the apart, and I'm going to take a Dremel to the part that holds the button in, and I'm going to try to make it a smooth, polished surface, and I think that will make it a great flipper. I like the knife. I think it's beautiful. It just needs work, and I'm not willing to send it back and wait for Blade HQ to send me another and possibly not get another. And I enjoy making knives work, so I probably wouldn't recommend you buying it. And I mean, it's probably asinine for me to fix it, but yeah, I like the looks of the knife, so I'll probably review it, and again, I'll have an opinion of if you should buy it or not buy it. But based on me having to fix it, I think it's a no buy. Unless you guys like fixing knives, like I do. If you want to keep it and you have the same problem, maybe use the slightly depressed button technique. Take relief of this so if you press the button, you can easily flip it out. If you want to kill your finger, don't press the button. Yeah, I don't think I fixed it all, but I think I can fix it. If I Dremel this surface, the surface of the metal that meets the button. Anyway, take care, Wastelanders.